Hey there, my name's Brady Hare with Roan Properties at Benchmark Realty. Hey, I just wanted to touch in with you for a couple minutes here. Just if you're moving to Tennessee or if you're thinking about moving to Tennessee, just some things to be aware of so that you can be prepared for the move. Number one, if you're getting a mini ranch or rural property, or a ranch or something out in the rural areas, a lot of the locations in Tennessee provide convenience stations. In other words, there is no trash service. There's no trash service. You're not going to get a weekly trash service to come and to pick up your trash and you pay them a monthly bill. You're not going to have that in a lot of these areas. So in a lot of the outlying areas, you're going to have something called a convenience station. And that is literally just a household dump site. And they've got a few dumpsters on site there, and you can actually dump really whatever you want there, including your household trash, iron, metal, scrap, couches, decor, furniture. I mean, most of them will literally take anything. And so it's super convenient if you do need to, you're cleaning your garage out or you're cleaning the house out one Saturday and you need to get rid of a bunch of stuff and you're just trying to declutter. It's great for that. But it's also kind of a negative because you're the one that has to do all the work. You've got to actually haul your trash to the local dump or the local convenience station. So just something to be aware of and prepare for that. The other thing about having a convenience station or knowing if the property you're going to purchase does not have trash service and that you'll be the responsible for taking your own trash to the dump is just knowing where it's located in proximity to the property that you're looking to purchase. It's important to know because really you don't want to be too close to the convenience station because there could be some smells and some extra noise that maybe you don't want to be that close. And really you don't want to be too far from the convenience station because then you're going to have to be transporting your trash farther than you really want to. So just a couple of things to be aware of when you're purchasing property. One of the things that you can really do your due diligence to find out about ahead of time, that way you're not surprised with the fact of realizing after you closed on the property that you don't have a trash service that's actually going to come to your house. One of the other things to really be aware of in your purchasing decision and where you're going to purchase in Tennessee, what area is the traffic and congestion. Because Tennessee has had so much growth in the last couple of years, there are pocket areas that do experience a lot of traffic and a lot of congestion. So if you're thinking about buying in a certain area and your job is in Nashville, say, it's important to know what your commute is going to look like and what roads you're going to have to take to get to Nashville on a daily basis. Because the hub of the job growth is Nashville, and there's so many jobs being offered in Nashville. There's a lot of people coming in and out of Nashville. And because of that, it's created a lot of congestion in a lot of the different roads in and out of Nashville. In fact, Nashville ranked number 6, which is 5.5%. For job growth in 2022 and 2023. As you know, the Music City is also a huge entertainment and tourist spot. So there's a lot of activity in the hub of Nashville, and this has increased the congestion and traffic. So one of the things I know that Tennessee is trying to work on is improving the flow of traffic, mainly on the I-65. The I-65 is a majority of that freeway going north and south is a 2-lane highway. And for the amount of people that have moved here in the last couple of years, that's just not wide enough to provide a smooth experience going in and out of Nashville. The other thing is when people are driving fast and speeding, or maybe being late, they're late for an appointment, so they're speeding and they're in a hurry. We all know that this can cause accidents, and when accidents happen on that 2-lane highway, it just causes a longer wait and more time in traffic. So again, think about this: if you spend an hour in the morning getting to work and an hour in the evening getting to work, that's 2 hours a day that you're in traffic or you're traveling. 2 hours a day is 10 hours a week. So think about the quality of life and what you want to spend your life doing. 10 hours a week is a lot of time you could be spending doing something you really love to do, because life is so short. Just something to think about if you're moving to Tennessee, and the proximity to where you work and where you're going to live and how you're going to get there and what those roads are like. One of the other things to know if you're moving to the Tennessee area is just kind of the affordability of some of the properties if you are needing acreage. So the amount of properties that are out there and that are available are harder and harder to find if you are looking for acreage. What I'm calling this in this search is I'm calling these types of properties mini farms, ranches, or rural type properties where you're not too far out, but you're close enough in where you can still commute, get to work, shop, and get to medical facilities and all of that. But it's becoming increasingly harder to find these properties that say are 3-bedroom properties, anywhere from 2 acres on up to 15 acres with a barn, and that the property is usable, that the land is usable, that there's some flat usable areas, that it's not all hilly and wooded. And some buyers may prefer a hilly and wooded property that would provide the privacy, that may not use it for livestock, but just more or less want the privacy. And those are out there. But if you have livestock, or even just a couple of cows or a couple of horses, finding these types of properties that are closer to Nashville, and I'm going to call closer to Nashville in the Williamson County area, are increasingly harder and harder to find under the $1.5 million mark. And I would say right now, out of the 22 properties that are on the market in Williamson County, under the $1.5 million mark, there's probably 2 of those properties that I would consider that would be usable for somebody that had a mini ranch or a mini farm, that had a couple horses or a couple cattle or chicken, want to experience the outdoors and all of that. And so I would say out of those 22 properties, there's probably only 2 properties that fit that bill, where it has usable land, a barn, and a minimum of a 3-bedroom house that is more turnkey. All of the other properties that are available right now in Williamson County may not have usable land, may not have a barn, and the property needs severe updating. And so really you're going to need to spend over $1.5 million to get something decent in that usable frame in the Williamson County area. But there are some pockets outside of Williamson County that you can really take advantage of if your budget is under that $1.5 million mark. And there's some secret hidden gems in pockets of some areas that a lot of people don't know about and haven't quite discovered yet, that will still get you close to the hub. I call the hub in Nashville, or closer to that area, if you still need something in the outlying areas but want to be close enough to be able to commute into Nashville and back.